Kazakhstan plans to assemble Uzbek agricultural equipment. The corresponding agreement was signed by the representatives of the bordering Jibek and Jambal regions. The authorities of the neighboring country also became interested in the system of public-private partnership in the social sphere and even intend to apply Kazakhstan's experience. Both parties signed 9 memorandums of cooperation for a total of 15 billion tenge. The trade turnover of the region's borders has grown every year, and in 2016 this amounted to over $34 million.
У них техника почти на 50% дешевле.
They have got 50% cheaper equipment. Now, we don't want to buy ready-made equipment. We have agreed that the assembly will be made in the Jambal region. This further will create new jobs for our people.
Новые рабочие места для наших работников.
Думаю, у нас будут еще и другие сферы, скажем, сфера того же.
I think we will have other industries to cooperate in. Let's say tourism industry. Jibek people can visit and see the ancient excavations. People from Jambal region will be able to visit the Zamin National Park, which is called the Second Switzerland, and there are a number of historical places that I think will be of interest.
Исторические места, которые, я думаю, будут интересны.
Meanwhile, Kazakhstan is expanding its cooperation with Russia in the West. Days of the October region were held in Orenburg. Residents of the Russian city have raised their awareness about the culture and economic potential of our country. During the business negotiations, the heads of the regions signed the memorandum on cross-border cooperation. Berdebek Saparbayev has invited Orenburg residents to visit Expo and presented tickets for the exhibition to his Russian counterpart, Yuri Berg.
Для страны это имеет большое значение.
This is of great importance for the country. The more we communicate, the more good and positive results will be for our generation. Today's generation is obliged to continue what was done by our grandfathers and ancestors. We must fulfill what was signed by the 2 presidents. In 2016, the volume of mutual trade amounted to $862 million. Orenburg region's trade accounted for $85 million. A share of exports from the Aktubinsk region reached $41 million. The partners mentioned that this figure may increase in the future. The regions intend to interact in agricultural development. Therefore, Orenburg hosted the Fair of Aktobi agricultural producers. Moreover, there were theatrical performances, exhibitions of artists' works, Kazakh language classes, and ethno-cities presented to Russians.